Hi. I don't know how long it takes. Oh, there we are. Of course, it seems to take ages to start working. Can everybody see? All right. I'm knocking stuff over. I'm going to cause myself an injury. Hello. Hi, Susan. Hi, Donna. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jane. Oh, are you playing along as well, Jane? That's fab. Hi, Helen. Hi, anybody that I've missed. Hi, Maureen. So tonight we're going to make a little book to go inside our book, a mini book for our book. Can everybody see all right? I really need to tidy this area up. I really, really do. So this is how far we've got with this one. It's been a while since we did it. So, and actually I keep forgetting to say it, and I keep getting told to say it. I know the regular people who come in, like, we all know each other and things like that, but an introduction of who I am for anybody new that keeps coming in, because I'm really, really bad and I always forget. So I'm very sorry if you are new, but I am called Emma. I work with a company called Stamps by Me, and I am Thirsty Brush, another brand from Stamps by Me. And this here is my style. It's fun, it's quirky, it's colourful. Not always though. I'm very vintage as well sometimes, and so on and so forth. The whole idea of this is I just like to make people happy. So there we go. And I'm on Create and Craft on Monday. 7 a.m. though. Ugh. But new goodies. So how is everybody? How are you? How are you? How are you? And really, honestly, I need to tidy this up. 2 weeks to catch up on. Oh, yay, Easter. 2 weeks off, isn't it? At Easter to get. Oh, let's see what's going on here. I've got such a mess. I've been ever so faffy. I would say busy, but I haven't. I've just been faffing. Yes, CNC Monday, 7 and 11. And then 1 p.m. on Extra. Sneaky Peeks will be Saturday, but obviously I will share photos and things to YouTube. I have done videos as well, Jane, because I am learning. But this is how far we've gotten so far anyway. I do want to make a little book to go inside this book, and we're obviously going to use the Thirsty Brush papers and things. Now this is the Thirsty Brush, the bigger paper pad, but you can use your smaller ones and anything else. So I had some very dog-eaten 8x8 card blanks, you know, the ones that you fold. Oh, hang on. They were very dog-eaten. I actually run over them with my wheelie chair. So what I've done is I've sliced it in half. The size of this does not matter. All I've done is I've cut it in half-ish. Is it half? Oh, actually, it's pretty spot on. So in half diagonally. And then I have cut it down to... So this is where the actual fold is. I have cut it down to 11.5 and then scored at 7 after the original half score. So from this side, we've got 11.5. The first score should be at 2, then 7, and then the rest of it adds up to just short of 11.5 if you want to do it exactly the same. So when it falls down, it's going to be like that. And that there will be your little book, and that there will be your closure, if you catch my drift. And then what I have is jelly prints. Now, these are ones that have turned out okay. They've turned out good. These are the ones I did with the Thirsty Brush embossing folders, and we're just going to tear them down. Now, the size of this honestly does not matter, but the pages will be round about 5 by 3.5. So I'm going to tear them. I'm just going to use a ruler, and we'll just start tearing, and then we will make up the size when we get there. And this is the best possible way I could think of using all the jelly prints and then being able to use them in your books and things, in your art journal. Not the best possible way. This is the best possible way I think of to get them all evenly sized-ish. Yes, yes, a bit like that. I didn't know what it was called. It was a flappy fold book. Emma and all. Hello, Sheila and all. I'm reading the end of sentences here without reading the... You don't get sneak peeks tonight. Well, no, I have to wait till Saturday. I have to. Right, so this one here, because I'm going to have them about 3.5. And this one's pretty much. So I'll do it about there. And then just around about 3.5-ish, so about there. Because these ones are pretty full up with stuff anyway. And you can see straight away on the jelly prints just how cool they already look. For background papers, we might not use them all. We might just put a few in. So about 3.5 inches will be about there again. Maybe just a little bit bigger. And we'll just do this one in half as well. But all I'm doing, these are just the pages to go inside. They're all different, but I might not use them all. I might turn them into something else. I just want them all the edges off from the jelly plate so that we've got some. You get told off. I don't think I'll get told off. I think I'll probably just still sit there and shake their heads at us. They know now. Plus, I think the boss is still away on our American trip. Mary doesn't even know I'm doing anything. Naughty. I will just put this here, though. The colours are very significant to what's new. In fact, colour seems to be the theme that we are going with this year, which is very, very exciting. It'll work very well with the Colour Our World that we're doing. If anybody doesn't know that, every week we have been using coloured postcards or what is it? The paint samples and things that you get. We have been using a colour chart every week and picking a random colour at random and letting the colour inspire us into what we make. It can be a journal page, it can be a card, it can be whatever you want, but we're using the colours as inspiration rather than picking up a stamp and using that, or an embossing folder or a paper. So it gets us using our old stash, it gets us thinking outside the box. It's very cool and I love it. Yes, the Colour Our World, isn't it? Just, I love it. I'm having such a lovely time doing it, and I will carry on doing it until everybody's bored of it. But the whole idea was I didn't really want everybody to go out and buy the Pantone postcards. I was hoping paint samples and things would suffice, but I know lots of you have, so you can play along with exactly the same colours as me, which is fabulous. If you can, brilliant. If not, then even just colouring little squares of paper in with your alcohol markers or whatever you've got works out perfect. Right, so 3.5 by, what did I say, 5-ish. I'm going to get some of these, and I'm going to use these lines on the mat. Can we see here in this corner here, ish, because I'm going to tear them again and pick which ones I want. I want that one in. We'll pop that one in and that one, and just have them so you don't need to put loads in. It's going to fit inside of your journal. So 3.5 will be about there, and then tear them off. And again, it doesn't have to be the exact length because we're going to fasten them in via this bit at the top. So even if it's a little bit short, it won't matter. And this one, I say 5. So down to 5. About there. Is that straight? No. I'm not bothered about them being straight, but I don't want them too wonky. And all these little bits, keep them because they're great for collage and things like that. And if you didn't have jelly prints or anything like that, just use white paper or use cardboard or use whatever you've got. You do not need to play with the jelly plate if you don't want to. And then what I'm going to do, because that's going to be the pages there, so you will lose quite a bit of them, but this is what's going to hold it in. And all I'm going to do is, I have a hole punch. I've got the, this one that we are memory keepers, and I'm just going to poke a hole there and poke a hole there. Again, no measuring. So that is basically it, and that will tuck inside of there. I'm going to take them out just for the time being until we decorate. I'm going to put them in with brads or paper fasteners. If you haven't got any, just use ribbon or something like that, whatever you want. I'm going to start off by rounding off the edges just so it's all nice and neat and tidy, as we like it. And this can be to put photographs in, it can be to put memories in. You can even make loads of little envelopes in and put it in from there. Honestly, I love I'm so enjoying the colour wheel. I feel so much better when I've been on and I've spent a bit of time and just chatting and just playing. It's fabulous. So now this. Now I get to play with the papers. I might keep it torn. I might not. So we have all these. Now these here are the toppers from this paper pack. And this is all designed by me, in case you didn't see. And it's just, I mean, how happy is that? Isn't it just lovely? It's very happy paper. So I am thinking that girl's going to fit on there perfect, isn't it? Or we can cut one of these down. What do you think? Should we go with the girl or one of these? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'll let you pick. It's lovely, and I just waffle and talk rubbish. 3, 1, 2, 3. This one. I need me trimmer. Again, all these edges, I made them so they're not totally perfect, so you can cut them down, you can cut them out. I've tried to think as many different ways to sort of get, it sort of makes it a bit easier to use them if they're not totally perfect. So you can trim them down to whatever size you want them to be. And it's just, oh, stay there, I don't want to lose you anyway. I certainly don't want to run over with the wheel of the chair. Right, so what do we need to take off? A bit off the top and a bit off the bottom, I think. So about there and about there. Then we're not losing too much of the image. And that is also my measuring. A thumb mark. And I am just going to trim this corner off. Just to make, is that even straight? Yes. Just take this little bit off here as well. And just sort of tidies it up a little bit and it'll fit on perfect. I still think we need a little bit off, a little bit extra. Didn't measure that very well with my thumbprint. There. There we go. And I'm going to mount that onto black as well. And you'll see why, because in a second, it's going to make it totally pop. And this is how I measure this as well. This is how I mat and layer everything. So, about there. And about there. You see? Technical measuring. Hi, Alana. Hi, Sarah. And then that will go on to there. And again, straight away you can see how much more it pops. And that bit onto there. And then I'm going to round the edges off. But the thing is, the good thing about this, the Stamps by Me one, you've got your 10 centimetre, your 4 millimetre, and your 7 millimetre rounder. So if you go in with your 4... I've got something stuck. So we're going to go in with the 7 because I've got some glue stuck in my number 4 and take it off with the 7, and it still makes it round, but if you've got a tight corner it's sort of, you see how much more even it looks. And then we'll go around with this one, with the 7, not the 4, because I've got glue stuck in me 4. What am I, has it moved? Okay, we'll just go in with the 10 again. And I need to clean it out. Hey, dearie me. There we are. And you can just see how much better that looks straight away, can't you? It's like magic. So we'll get these glued on, because I'm going to decorate this as well. I don't just want this plain. But even though I've already put the holes in, we can still mat and layer over the top of it quite easily. I just wanted to know that where the holes were for when I'm doing it. And then inking around the edge of everything, because it's a must. I do believe it's a very big must. What do you think of the camera angle up here then? Hi, Dominique. Hi, Kim. Hi, anybody that I've missed. I don't mean to. I'm just rubbish. Oh, sorry. Hi, Michael. I forgot I was calling you Michael there. I'll stop. I'll stop. This makes everything pop so much. And we'll have this one on. You like the camera angle, that's good. I quite like it, mind. I must admit, I don't feel as far away. And I can kind of see out the corner of my eye as well, what you can see. So that's good. Oh, look at this. Look at the lump of glue that's going to come out of there. Have you ever? Oh, my glue must be in the middle of it. Yeah, it's Kim. It's just me tormenting. It's 'cause I kept on calling her Michael. There we go. That's some glue on the back. I don't know what I've done to that glue. Actually, I do know what I've done to it. It was on top of the radiator. Hello, Linda. Stranger. It must be the whiner. There we go. And that will pop in and out of there. And for this one, let's see how big it is. So it's obviously going to be just over 3.5 by, I'd say 1.5. So I'm thinking one of these will be perfect. Perfect. And actually what we could do is have the brad upside down and have it covering so it's hiding all the workings as well. But you might want to take the pages in. Now, it all depends. I'll cover the workings and then obviously whatever you decide that you want to do with it can be done. And I'll take that off from there. Right. Let's have a look and see what we're doing. Grab some scissors. Because there was no way I was not going to knock that all over the place with me wonky cutting. Yeah, I think that'll do. Because we can easily put it on some black as well and clear the edges off. So, by eye. There. Just by eye. And again, ink around all the edges. It just helps tidy it up a little bit. If you're going vintage, use browns and things like that, or use whatever colour you want, because it's yours and you can. Let's find out if I can get this bit of glue out of me thingy. Let's see. Shall we see? I'm going to stick with 7. Oh, there we go. I think I've gotten it. Or not, are they? What am I doing with it? We'll go 10. The 10 one's the only one that seems to not be... There we go. That'll do. And we'll trim the dodgy bit off, because I don't know what I'm doing to it. Life in full colour. Oh, yes, the paper pad. Life in full colour. I haven't got this on my show next week. But there is, you can get it on Stamps by Me and the How to Craft Network. And probably Thirsty Brush as well, I would imagine. And I want this a little bit thicker, don't we? Because it's going to cover everything. So if you like to measure, feel free to measure everything. You don't need to do what I'm doing with it. Do what you're comfortable with. I'm just not a very measury person, or a very organised enough to have all the measurements and things every week. And take it off about there and just a slither off the other end, and we should be about right-ish. That's the measurement for me, about right-ish. Oh, I know. It's not a massive launch at all. It's good. It's a nice little one just before you oh, what am I doing with this thing? Now this is in straight. There we go. I need to get Michael to clear that thing out for us, I think. Now that isn't straight, but this will allow me here to just add something else to it. So we'll add our pages in that we cut down earlier, which is these. I haven't got loads of pages. And then because most of these are Christmassy brads and things like that. In fact, I think they're all Christmassy. Oh, look at them. Aren't they sweet? Let's find some. Gosh, have I got some? There's a cuppa. I really like these. I think I've had them for about 100 years. Look, there's 2. Aren't they perfect? 3. Right, I just want plain ones because we're going to put them in upside down so we can hide all the workings and glue them out the way. We use a red one, and have I got another plain one? Ooh. There. No, we'll just use them 2. They're the plainest. Turn the punch the other way up when you... Good idea. There's glue stuck in it, so and it keeps moving around like a... Oh, I think it's out now. It was stuck in there, and then I got it out of there and it went in the 7. So, oh, it's working perfectly now. Thanks, Jane. I would have seen the glue as well, wouldn't I, if I'd have done that. User error. User error. So again, I'm going to pop these in like this. You really don't have to do it this way. You can pop a bit of ribbon in. You can do whatever you want with it. And if you want to be able to take the brads out and add pages or take them away, then you absolutely can, just by having them the other way up, because obviously the split pins, that's the way they're used. And then we'll glue this bit on. And this has to be the fastest book I've ever made in my life, but it's so effective, especially to go in with your memory journals and things like that. And that bit will cover the workings. Do you get it every Thursday you shop and delivered, Donna? The scissors are fabulous. I've cut little, I love scissors. I can see, just sitting here, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 pairs of scissors. It's an issue. I love them. I've got hairdressing scissors. I have big scissors, little scissors. I've got 3 pairs of scissors in the kitchen drawer. And that will go together like that. So yes, it does look like those matchbooks, doesn't it? I don't think you can get them anymore though. And then you can't ink around the edges and things if you want to. Which of course I do, because if it's not inked, I get the heebie-jeebies. Scissors, I love scissors. I love sticky things and scissors, and I've still got the first pair of scissors I got when I first started doing the decoupage at like 12. Honestly, I'm telling you, I am a hoarder. You will see me on that program in years to come. And in here, I think it would be quite nice to have a little pocket or something, like this way up. So I will measure for a little pocket, not with my centimetre ruler, because I'm very, very much an inch girl. Where's my other one? So 3 by 3. It's easy, isn't it? So say 4 by 4 and then, or 4 by 3.5. And I am going to use this bit here, I think. Oops, breaking things. Because it's an off cut and it'll still match in perfect. So 4. And that was wonky, so that'll not be straight, will it? By 3.5-ish. And then on here I've got the score tool, so I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch going all the way around, apart from the top. So I've scored on the 3 sides. Maybe it's a bit too hard, Emma. I wasn't trying to cut it. And the bottom bit there. And that bit's just... Yes. And I'm going to cut the corners off straight across. If you do score too heavy like I did, just give a little bit of tape and pretend it never happened. I'm going to use washi tape to hide it. Have I got some? Because obviously it's inside the pocket, so nobody will ever know. Just pretend it didn't happen. Even better, we'll use a fabric tape. There's always a way to fix things. 9 times out of 10, most of my makes have got a bodged bit in. Because I'm so heavy-handed. There we go. You would never know. And then again, like I keep saying, it hides a multitude of sins inking. So you can still see some of the white there, but now it's gone. And it's got the tape inside. I mean, you could go around and washi tape all of your insides if you wanted to. Sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? But at least then, and if you want to put a little tag in, you can put a little... What have I done to this? You can put a little notch in. There we go. Just like that with your little punch, or you can even just trim it out with the scissors. Whatever you like, because it's yours. And nobody can tell you any different. So having it up that way, and just pop a little pocket inside as well. Wherever there's a thing, you can put a pocket. What am I missing? The beads and the glitter and the buttons and... Is that... Oh, is it the craft fair? We need pictures. We do need pictures. Yes, we do. We need to see all the stash pictures. Whatever you get. I am going to cut these corners off here as well. Just because... Just stops anything peeping over the edge and just keeps everything tidy. And we'll pop a pocket on there. We could have mat and layered it on if we wanted to, but you don't have to. And then in there, say if you go out and you get a ticket or anything, it's going to fit perfectly in. And then you can easy peasy put little pictures, little notes, whatever you want in. This bit, I do kind of feel it needs to be stuck down here as well. Should we just do it? Oh, the brad should have went through there, shouldn't it? But now I'm kind of thinking it's an opportunity for another pocket. So what I'm going to do, because we're still going to need that to bend like that. We'll glue it down and then cover the back with something else. So put your brad through the back as well. Don't be it, Emma. This is a late night, 8:30. There we go. So when that sticks, that will fit into there. And the back, I am going to use this pretty picture because I love it. And I love the colours. I mean, look at those colours. Can I show you something else as well? Now it's complete fluke, this. We did not know this. But look at that. Hang on. Turn down. Look at it glow. Watch this space. I'm so excited. Where you going? What's happening after? So again, easy peasy cutting out. I'm nearly done now, Donna. I promise I'll not keep you much longer if you need to go. I'm having a nice time, you know, just playing. Again, this was very unplanned. I'm getting really bad at having something organised. Where did I put the other little snip there? I'm off by a mile. Oh, bed. Yeah, I must have. I'm a bit like that today. Do you think something was in the water last night, so we're all a bit sleepy and a bit not with it? I mean, I know I'm usually like not with it, having a clue. Jane, this is fabulous. Look at that. Jane, you're a genius. And again, this is a mat in there that you can put another picture over the top of. And this book might actually get to my sister's baby by the time she's 5. I just keep doing a little bit extra to it. Oh, that will go over there, which the brad should have went through, but you know, it's me. Where there's a will, there's a way to change it. The clock changed. It's only an hour though. I was all right. It's just, I think I was up early, but I love that. And you can write your notes on the back. You can easily mat and layer all of them if you wanted to. That, when it's stuck, will actually stay. But I am more than happy with that. And my carton. And I'm guessing that's what's called a matchbook, is it? Is that the name? Is that what it's called? And then, where's it going to live? We could add a pocket there and it could live in there. But just for now, it can go inside of there. And we'll put this tag back. We're getting quite far with this book, considering we've only really done it in the lives. This will be coming with us at the weekend as well. Look at the embossing folders. Do you know what it is? When I look at this, it makes us feel so happy. I love it. Isn't it just so bright and fun? Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't sleep, you know. I'll stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning quite happily and then go. I don't know why I'm so tired. No idea. We need to find something to go in there as well. And then this one, I don't know if I finished the inside. I've mat and layered it. This one, we need a tag to go in there as well. So we'll do some more of this next time that we are playing. But I will see you on Saturday on Facebook at 8 p.m. And Jane, I promise I will share videos and things to YouTube, and I'll pop it up in the community bit. I'll take a picture of our little matchbook tonight once I've made it stick to the back. Is it stuck? No, not very well. I'll fix that. But I think that is so cute, and just a nice little extra to go in. Yeah, definitely don't wish the summer away. My gosh, it's been the longest winter ever. My brother was here at night, and he's saying it just feels like it's been winter forever. I says, it does, it really, really does. It's been so cold and miserable. But somebody said that we're going to get a white Easter. I mean, rude. So there we go. And that is me for tonight. I've had a nice little play, and I feel much better for it. Now, I probably need to go and do something grown up and whatever. But if you do make the little book, let us know how you get on. Let us know in the comments, actually, after the live or whatever, if you think I could improve how I explain things, or give us some feedback. Tell us what you think. Obviously, the new camera angle and things like that. If there's anything you want us to change or do, or if I need to talk slower, let me know. Because the feedback's all good, and I do like to learn as I go, and I'm not easily offended. So say what you like. But I will see you. Right, I'm going to say Saturday. Sunday, the Colour Our World, I will not be here. I will arrange another night next week for that. We could even do the Thursday as Colour Our World next week if I kind of fit another one in. But until then, have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Saturday. Good night.